Hi, you guys. I hope you're having a good time down there in Florida while I'm here in misty, snowy, sleety Kansas City. It's a beautiful 28 degrees here today, and there's nothing but one cloud covering the whole sky. And it's about 100 foot up there. Okay. Hey, that last video, I don't know what the hell happened to the quality of that thing, but hell, I couldn't even read it after I sent it to you. It was clear on my screen, but the video sucked. So I'm redoing it. Sorry. You got to listen to it again. Here you go. I'm going to be cleaner this time, though. So here's the card style for maximum capacity. So the 5-star elite, 5-star comfort, 5-star, 4-star, 3-star, 2-star. And here's all of the attributes that come with each one of these. I'm assuming I'm on the right screen here. I can't really tell, but I think I am. Anyway, so everything is stair-step down from there. It goes from full to just about nothing here on the 2. The problem I was having was, how do I justify a $19,000 price ticket and a $9,000 price ticket, $10,000 difference from just the add-ons. Okay, so if I were to do the math just off of the add-ons, I can't get $10,000 worth of add-ons in there. So I have to be able to, and I still believe that any type of pricing, we have to understand break even. So just by doing it with the add-ons, I couldn't do it with break even. So I added another piece to the pie here. I basically made this a 2-day system. I made this a 1 3/4 day system. Made this a 1.5 day system. And I made this a 1 1/4 day system. And I made this a 1 day system. And with that, I'm able to then, the key here is we need to understand break even. So if that's the case, we could take 25% off on all of these. Okay, and that would take the profit out. However, I have built-in extra break-even days then. So you'd have to take out an extra 1-day break-even. So the profit of 25% plus a 1-day break-even means you need to understand your break-even. And then a 3/4 day break-even, 25% of the profit out, and a 3/4 day break-even. 25% of all the profit out, and a half a day break-even. 25% of the profit out and a 1/4 day break even, and then just 25% of the profit out gives you break even. So that's how I was able to justify this, or at least figure out how I can scale this up from the 2-star all the way up to the 5-star elite. And I was able to do that by putting in another day break even. So what I did here in the setup is, you can see here's my break even for a day. And so a 2-star has 1 day in it. A 3-star has 25% of a day in it. A 4-star has 50% of a day in it. A 5-star has 3/4 of a day in it, and a 5-star elite has a full day in it. So it's covering 2 full days. So if you do sell a 5-star elite at full price, you're getting 2 full days. It's still going to take you 1 day to do it. Okay? I'm not giving my technicians 2 days to do that job. I'm not giving my technicians a 1.25 days to do this job, or a 1.5 days to do this job, or a 1 3/4 days to do this job. Everything here is going to be done in 1 day. Okay? So then here are the components to the 5-star elite. So, when you look at that, I'm adding $3,900, almost $4,000 in additional accessories versus $250 on the 2-star. Well, it didn't get me quite to $10,000, so that's why I had to add a full sold day to turn that into the 5-star elite to get me to that $9,000, $10,000 buffer difference. So that was the only way I could simply mathematically come down to break even, by going through what I just showed you guys. Okay, so this is I got this from, I think Kip had a similar strategy, and I don't know if I changed it much. I think I changed it a little bit, but anyways, so And Kip got all this from Scott Brinkley. So this isn't Jim Hamilton doing this. This is Scott Brinkley's brain trust here, and I'm just trying to dissect Scott Brinkley's mind on how the hell he got that 10,000. I don't know if he did it this way or not, and I haven't just been thinking about it. I didn't want to bug Scott because he's busier than hell. He's teaching my guys, he's teaching your guys, he's teaching his guys. So Scott, as you're listening to this, either confirm me or say, no, you dumb shit, I'm doing it this way. Either way, I don't care. I just want to know how we're doing it. So anyways, I tried to simplify the process for me, so how I could communicate it to the member by putting this piece in here, by scaling this up to the elites, to the different stars, and then to the 5-star elite piece. So anyways, basically you just put in your profit margin you're looking for, the commission you're willing to pay, your top commissions, what's your break even, what's your financing cost, what's that factor and how many months, what are the materials, okay, and what are the cost for it. So I get the material cost in here for an AC system. What are the materials for a furnace system? I just spitball this stuff, guys. I just spit it out of my mouth. It landed on the page. And then these are just some numbers. I'm not married to any of these numbers. These are just numbers I plucked out of my backside for each one of the accessories for each one of these stars. Okay? So that's how I kind of dropped into it. But anyways, I wanted to get your feedback on this, on how this is done. And then the equipment cost. Here's the other piece. What I come to realize is, and it took me probably a day to get my head wrapped around this axle, that I'm only selling one piece of equipment here. I'm selling a reliable furnace that I want to stand behind. Furnace, something like that. Yeah, high school was greatest 8 years of my life. Or was that third grade? One or the other. Anyways, let me, that says reliable. I just got to figure out how to format it over to reliable. There we go. It says reliable now. So this is, I want you to pick out a reliable furnace, or I'm going to tell my members, pick out a reliable furnace, pick out a sear. What I don't want my members to do is to sell the latest and greatest, because the bugs haven't been worked out of it. I don't want to be the manufacturer's test dummy. I want to go back and sell something that's 5 years old, 6 years old, been proven. And that's what I coach, is I coach them to sell that reliable system. Okay. And so then I just priced this thing, pulled these numbers out of my backside as well. Okay. So just plug in the real number for the furnace, real number for the sear. This is just for demo. Okay. And then that gives me my price. And based off of doing that, a system's going to be $19,008. Well, a furnace is going to be $18,000. Furnace only with all the accessories are going to be $18,000. I mean, for the 1.5 ton. And then the 1.5 ton air conditioner is going to be $18,000. Well, it's only $1,000 difference to go to the system. So why the hell wouldn't they buy the system, right? At least that's my thought process going into this. Let me go over here to the system book. So here's the system book that I believe Brinkley put together. I got it from Kip, and I'm not sure where the hell he got it. He either got it from Nate, or another one of Brinkley's members, or he got it from Brinkley. But anyways, I love this. This is absolutely awesome. So what I did is, this is be like the first page, and then you'd flip the page, and this would be on the left-hand side. And I love this idea of telling it what a 5-star system's not going to have over, 5-star elite system's not going to have over a 5-star system. So this would be on the right-hand side. This would be on the left-hand side as you flip those books. You flip those pages. And so this is a 5-ton system here, and you can see that by, there's a little code down here. I think that was Brinkley's brainchild too. Anyways, and so then you can jump down here to the 4-star systems, or the 4-ton systems, I'm sorry. But it goes through the same thing. So just like the card does, it has all the tonnages here, and the system's here. So I got a lot of members using this card. I think they came from ARS. I'm not sure where the hell they were. They stole it from ARS. I don't know. But anyways, a lot of the ARS people I know are using cards like this. So anyways, I built a card like this because they were used to it. So you got the furnace book and you got an AC book. But I just want your sanity check on this. Does this make sense on this setup to scale this up by just adding days to make it easy? Because you're not going to make it up. You're not going to get a $9,000 difference by just adding accessories in here. Especially when the accessories carry over to a 4-star, 3-star, or a 4-star, 5-star, and a 5-star elite. Some of these do. So I just put in what is the cost of it, put it in here, and then make the rest of it up by quarter day, half day, 3/4 day, and a full day. And that way it's easy to break it down. You just go break even. Okay, what is break even? 25% off is break even. And then how many break even days do you have in each star? So you got a quarter of a break even day here, so that's $692. So you subtract that out of the price because you're taking 25% off of it already. So you just want to take off the break even to get to a full day because everything's going to be done in a full day. And then a 50% job, there's the break even of 50%. So that's 50% of this up here. And then 75%, and then take 100% off. So take off a full break even day after you've taken out the 25%. Okay, so that gets us to break even. It's important that we understand the break even, I believe, and that's what I coach. So anyways, kind of want your guys' heads up on this. Give me your thought process, and we'll go from there. All right, guys. Sorry about that first video. It sucked because the quality was terrible. I'm hoping this is better.